Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope each one of you is in the best of your health. The topic I have for today is quite interesting to be honest, and the topic of the day is 10 largest holes swallowing the earth. At number 10 on the list, I have Solikamsk in Russia. Near the Ural Mountains in Russia is the mining town called Solikamsk. In 2014, a 20-meter wide sinkhole opened up in a populated area near the town. 10 months later, in September of 2015, residents and officials were alarmed to see if the sinkhole had expanded over 120 meters wide and 80 meters deep. The hole has already consumed 20 holiday homes and looks set to swallow more as it continues to grow. So what is the cause of this enormous problem? The experts are not 100% sure, but strong analysis shows that it has something to do with the nearby mining operations. Next on the list at number 9, I have Dead Sea sinkholes in Israel. Over the last few decades, people have noticed an increase in the number of sinkholes along the shore of the Dead Sea. Lowering water levels and over-mining in the area are said to have caused the erosion, which has led to thousands of small sinkholes. To date, the largest sinkhole is 40 meters wide and 25 meters deep. With the number of sinkholes growing at an alarming rate, experts fear that these sinkholes will collapse into each other and create a single massive sinkhole. They also fear that the expansion of that massive sinkhole will be unstoppable. Next on the list at number 8, I have Heavenly Pit in China. Only discovered 20 years ago, the Heavenly Pit is truly one massive sinkhole. At 537 meters wide and up to 660 meters deep, this Chinese sinkhole is the world's deepest. It's also unique in a way because it is two-tiered kind of a sinkhole within one sinkhole. During periods of heavy rainfall, waterfalls occur around the edges of this sinkhole. The waterfalls look beautiful, and the sinkhole also features a powerful underwater river that continues to grow through the area in these times. The experts suggest that this sinkhole will slowly grow but surely continue to grow over the years ahead. Next on the list, I have Guatemala City in Guatemala. When your city is built on volcanic ash and limestone, you experience heavy rainfall every year. In 2017, a 100-meter deep pit was formed in the city. This was only to be followed up by 2010 by another 20-meter wide pit which destroyed an intersection and swallowed a 3-story building. Heavy rainfall and the inability to deal with it all efficiently means that the ground underneath this city is a disaster waiting to just happen. Next on the list, I have Bicorn sinkhole in Louisiana. In 2012, NASA researchers noticed that an area of the ground which was the size of 19 football fields near Bicorn in Louisiana suddenly shifted 2 feet before beginning to sink. In August of the same year, a big sinkhole which was 2 acres wide appeared where the same disturbance took place. Over time, the hole expanded and grew up to 25 acres. It turns out natural gas mining caused an underground collapse. The escaping natural gas and water eroded the ground, which led to this particular Louisiana sinkhole that actually continues to grow even to this day. Next on the list in the video at number 5, we have Fabian Pit sinkhole. By now you have probably been able to figure out that mining can lead to creation of rather large sinkholes. In northern areas of Sweden, in Mount Briget area, the people have watched as a giant sinkhole opened up and expanded right before their eyes. Starting out small, the hole expanded 150 meters wide and 150 meters deep as well. The residents reported that the ground often shook around the sinkhole as if an earthquake was occurring. The experts as well as the residents have been very quick to point out the link between the local mining operation and this hole. Next on the list comes Sharon Springs sinkhole in Kansas. Even in some remote locations, Mother Nature springs and surprises and opens up a sinkhole for no apparent reason. In western Kansas in 2013, a sinkhole 2/3 of the size of a football field suddenly opened up in a field. At 16 meters across and 27 meters deep, deep, this hole became an instant tourist attraction. What actually puzzled the officials was that there had been no mining or geological disturbances to cause this sinkhole, yet that happened. Nonetheless, the hole has expanded over 70 meters across and the cracks in the ground suggest that it will keep on growing wide. Next on the list comes Berzeniki sinkholes in Russia. Just south of Solikamsk and its massive growing sinkholes is the Russian mining town of Berzeniki. Berzeniki's problem is that it doesn't just have one sinkhole, but it has several sinkholes which are growing. In fact, heavy mining and eroding of the soil means that Berzeniki could be potentially sitting on one giant sinkhole, and if the things keep going just the way they are, it might lead to the town's doom. The residents have tried to fix the erosion, but the holes only continue to grow, and the officials actually fear that there are more on the way as well. Next on the list at number 2 comes Marfong sinkhole in South Africa. In February of 2014, during a night of heavy rainfall, a sinkhole appeared near Marfong in South Africa. Initially, the sinkhole was only 18 meters wide and 25 meters deep. A year later, and the sinkhole still remains and continues to widen thanks to the poor soil conditions combined with heavy rainfall and soil erosion. To make matters worse, more sinkholes have appeared in the area which are cutting off water supplies and roadways as the land gets swallowed up faster than it gets repaired. Last but not the least, in the video at number 1 comes the sinkholes in Yamal, Russia. The Yamal Peninsula in Russia's far north has seen quite a lot of sinkhole activity lately. Capturing the interest of the experts as well as the tourists is a very large and deep sinkhole which has recently appeared. The sinkhole in Kosin is 80 meters wide and at least 50 meters deep. At first glance, it is strange looking because it looks like it exploded outwards instead of sinking inwards. The officials believe that the recent drilling and mining in the area has caused natural gas to have been forced its way up to the surface, causing explosions. In this instance, the hole is currently filling with water and dozens of other sinkholes which have appeared near to the original one. This is causing concern that they could combine and become one massive sinkhole. If that happens, it would be a disaster. So ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed this video as well. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Kindly tell me in the comment section down below which of the sinkhole did you find the most surprising and strange. Also, press the bell icon right next to the subscribe button so that you get notified every time I upload a new informative video. Until the next video, please take a lot of care of yourself and I will see you next time.